Today we are doing a memory experiment to firstly ask the question whether people are smarter than rats. This might seem like quite a strange question, but the reason that we're interested in this is we in the lab use a lot of tests of memory in different types of animals, but in rats specifically. And we're particularly interested in episodic memory because episodic memory is one of the memory processes that goes wrong in people with Alzheimer's disease. So what we've been doing today is we've been illustrating to people how we do the memory tests in rats, and if you pan down a little bit I can show you some of the objects that we use. So we can get rats to explore household objects and toys. The reasoning behind this is rats will explore things that are new. So if you give them the opportunity to explore something in session one, for example, if we get them to explore this small frog, and then bring them back for a second session and give them an option to explore the frog and the boat, they'll spend more time exploring the boat because that's the new thing. And the nice thing then is that gives you an opportunity to study memory for the thing that they've already seen, which is the frog. So we've been explaining that to people today, and we've also got a computerized version of it, so we can get people to do basically the same task, but as I say, in an easier format. And we've had some interesting results. So we've had some kids who've done very well. Even kids of 4 or 5 years old have done as well as the rats have done, which we might think was going to be something that we expect to see and would be quite straightforward, but rats have actually been shown to be pretty smart at these kinds of things through our types of research. So yeah, it's been a good success.
That sounds great. So could this be used as a kind of diagnostic tool in Alzheimer's disease?
Exactly, yeah. So our idea is to try and do two things. Firstly, to validate the rat tasks so that we know that the types of memory we're looking at are the same types of memory that are going wrong in Alzheimer's, so we can say that these tasks are valid tests to look for treatments for Alzheimer's. And we'll also try and do exactly what you said, which is come up with a version of this that we can use both in normal people but also in patients with Alzheimer's, and that would be a really strong validation to be able to say that we're testing the same type of memory in our experimental animals and with the patients.